Next we have SaladLabs. So we've got David Sala, who's going to be giving us a keynote.
Hey everyone. Seems like a good morning. Me personally, I came just a second ago. It was a big luck that I was here when you said the SaladLabs need to be on the stage. So, again, good morning for everyone. My name is David Lalaev. I am a founder of the SaladLab company, and we're doing a lot of go-to-market strategies and unique solutions that helps for the startups and for existing companies build their go-to-market strategies, and we every time create something new that can help in three main tactics that we have in mind. So, initially, we decided to name this deck like a brand, traffic, and a community, and we're definitely sure that this is a new currency right now, because you can issue any token, you can create any project, you can spend any amount of money to develop your business here in crypto space, but if you don't have these three parts, you will never have a stable and normal currency that people usually do, and how to build that in a very good and proper way in the current market. So initially, what we want to say about us. We do a lot of things in crypto. We don't need to be a lot on this part. And we prepared some growth hacking tips and some advices for the companies in 2022, because the market in crypto, it changes every year. Every year we have new rules, we have new conditions, and we're explaining how to become a champ with the things that we will explain on our deck here. First of all, if you're going high in this year, you need to understand. Now it's the layer 1 season. So many layer 1 protocols trying to expand with the new layer 2 projects on them, and they really can help you. And one of the first steps that any startup needs to do right now is to find someone as a big partner who will be like an anchor in your business development way. The second part, DAO communities. If you can imagine how many DAOs right now in the market, that's crazy. It's hundreds, maybe it's thousands, and all of them operating, and all of them has a different type of conditions, different type of ideas behind them, but they really can help you first with the community, with some traffic, and sometimes they can really help you with some money as well. Launchpads, we definitely know what is it. Influencers, because the influencers is the main part of current business development and marketing campaign in crypto. What's the biggest difference between classic influencers, I mean the influencers from the classic market, and influencers from the crypto space? Because in classic markets, they has a content that can attract ourselves, that we can like, and people really trying to do their best with the quality, with the content, with the topics of discussion. In crypto, influencers telling you how to make money, and that's all. The very poor production, very poor quality of everything, but if they saying something where you're giving 100 USD and you're receiving 200 USD, you believing this guy, and they don't need nothing else. They just giving you the way how to make money. And that's why influencers are really popular right now and nowadays. Let's go for some insights. So we have like a 3-step marketing formula that we producing and delivering every day for the all partners we're working with. The initial step, this is the source of traffic. If you don't have a source of traffic, you never know how to work with the people. You can spend millions for expos, millions for some kind of PR, branding, etc. If you don't have a stable source of traffic, you never have any kind of understanding what to do and how to close some deals, projects, investors, etc. The second part is engagement. If you don't know how to engage people you're working with, you will never understand why you're selling this traffic, why you're buying this, influencers, any kind of activities in the market. Because when you have all of them, you just need to expand, you need to engage. It's a lot of ways how to do that. We will try to explain how we can see, how we see this process and how to establish it very easy. And the last part is the action, just to make people happy. So if they buying tokens, they need to understand that they will have something like a profit in the future. If they participating your trading terminal, your protocol, some of your blockchain solution, people need to understand why they should do that to make, and we just need to deliver them something that will make them happy. And that's the way. First, what is the source of traffic? From where in crypto space it's easy to generate this year? Initially, yeah, we think about the YouTube because this is the one of the biggest traffic sources for the crypto space. Most of 90% of influencers working in YouTube, as well the Twitter. What's the biggest difference between these two platforms? Because YouTube can generate you some traffic a lot of days. One video can generate traffic 10 days, but it takes time to produce the video, it takes time to create some technical brief, and it takes time to publish that to the public market. In Twitter, everything goes faster, cheaper, but the conversion rate is absolutely different because Twitter is a very spammed platform by the influencers, and it's really overloaded by some kind of content. If you have like one post from one popular influencer, in next 2 hours he will produce and tweet a new post, and after 2 hours one more post. So it is not long-term quality marketing for you. And the last part is a classic CPM, CPA, CPS, CPL webs, affiliate networks that can really work well, but it's not for the startups. It's more for the gamblers, for the traders, for trading terminals, exchanges, and all this kind of business that can generate their income from this type of traffic. So, the engagement and how to work on this field as well. The initial part, what we need to understand. The target audience of your project need to know your product, you need to educate them and become familiar with all the USPs that you have in your own market. The second part, they should be aware about benefits and about all USPs, all features that your project can deliver for the audience. And the last part, so all the people which coming to your website, which coming to your communities, and which working with your project right now, they need to become active users. So it's mean token holders in 90% of cases. If you have tokens, you have the way how to rule the community. But most of us thinking like, okay, we're selling tokens, it means that we're trying to attract people as much as we can. We're giving them some expectations of the profit. We're giving them some, very brightful words about our brightful future. No, the tokens, this is your tool how to rule the community. If you can give them more, you're just decreasing the value of the token. If you're creating the deficit, like a deflation model in a tokenomics, you're giving them way how to buy more. And that's the way and how to increase the engagement on this part. But the main problems here, that 95% of people never reading white paper. And this is the one of the biggest problem. Because if you're working on the project that started from the bottom in the market, found some investors, found some VCs, some launch pads, so second part of the audience will never read the white paper. They will just come, see the website, see the names, oh, we're buying. And they're buying with only one reason, to sell. And we need to remember this part. It's normal. People buying something not to believe you here in crypto space. They buying to sell. And if you can deliver them this feature, they will be happy. But if you will help them to understand what your project currently doing on, you will help them 2 times more, and they will really start to believe in your project and your team and your company. And the last part of it, once your tokens or your shares or project will be sold, the people start looking for the new opportunities, new projects, and they definitely forget about your project and about your features. And how to work also with the engagement. This is the simple plan. Yeah, you're working with the SMM, you're working with the media, you do some normal marketing strategy, and you have analysts on your traffic solutions. 90% of companies which we're working with never have Google Analytics, and that's one of the biggest buzzes for our brains as well. So the call to action, this is the last part when we're saying how to make people happy. It's a lot of events, small games, opportunities, competitions, amasations, all those things that can make people happy and which asking them for some action. And don't be shy here to create some limited campaigns. So if you're doing some private pool for testers, okay, make them for 100 people. If you're giving the perfect allocation with the shortest lockup and the pure price, make them for the 200 people only and no more. And this will be the real way how to attract more people for the project and how to work with them properly in current very competitive market. And the last part of our deck here is about the golden rule in marketing that we name as a multiple touches. So when you're going to the market, you definitely know that it's a very competitive area where 15 hours in a day, you and thousands of your competitors will appear everywhere. In media, on this event, in Telegram, in Facebook, in CoinMarketCap, on any digital, online and offline platforms, people will see your competitors and yourself. You need to know your target audience and where your target audience circulating, same as our sharks on the slide. If you know the way how to find them, you need to be in their heads every day. And if you can follow this rule, you can start from the small circle. You can be, for example, on the Facebook, on the Amasation, and on some media. But after, you can expand. You can expand the circle, and you can touch your audience every day. And in summary, no marketing without traffic, no traffic without marketing. That's the normal idea. And PR is not the traffic, it's a brand awareness. So if you will remember the first slide I shown you, the brand, the traffic, and it's a community. And only these three steps in a combination giving you new currency as a new way. And that's all. It's about us. Thank you. Very, very morning. A good morning for everyone today.